Hello, it's Sunday, and that means it's time for another quick drive. And today I don't even have any potential information for you, so we'll get right. I'm sorry about that. But we get right to it, actually. Off to a great start, it seems. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I have no idea where we are, but I already see that this place has damage enabled, so we better make some room. If someone lands on our head, that actually might end up a little painful. In case you don't know, if you enter a region that has damage enabled and your actual health points reach 0, then you are teleported home without question. So, better to avoid this. A good way to die is to fly full speed against the wall, by the way. I tried that. Oh, there's a lot going on.
The waypoints are loaded.
What the heck? Okay, before we start the drive, I really want to see what's going on in here. What is this? Oh my gosh. This is insane. It's so detailed too. Oh my gosh. Looks like some zombies. Oh my gosh. Oh no. This thing is still the best though. It looks like Slimer from Ghostbusters. Well, a little stranger version at least. I guess that's the most interesting room. Alright, time to get going. Oh no. Okay.
Your attention, please. This is the tracking procedure of an adventure through inner space. As you shrink beyond the smallness of an atom, the smallest building block of matter. We wish you an enlightening experience.
Click the sign. Oh, okay. I didn't see that. There we go.
The front panel will close automatically. Please remain seated at all times.
So just 5 seconds. Should start soon. Oh my gosh.
For centuries, man
This
had
is
but
so
his own
loud.
2 eyes to explore the wonders of his world. Then he invented the microscope, a mighty eye, and discovered the fantastic universe beyond the limits of his own. These are snowflakes, and yet they seem to grow larger and larger, I be shrinking beyond the smallness of a tiny snowflake crystal. Indeed, I am becoming smaller and smaller. These tiny bits of snowflake crystal tower above me. And still I continue to shrink.
Oh my gosh.
What compelling force draws me into this mysterious darkness? Can I penetrate this gigantic prism? And yet this wall of ice only seems smooth and solid. From this tiny viewpoint, I can see that nothing is solid, no matter how it appears.
Okay. This is just a very strange place.
What are these strange spheres? Have I reached the universe of the molecule?
It looks like mold.
These are water molecules. H2O. They vibrate in such an orderly pattern because this is water frozen into the solid state of matter. These fuzzy spheres must be the atoms that make up the molecule. 2 hydrogen atoms bonded to a single oxygen atom.
This looks like a spider nest.
That give the atom its fuzzy appearance. And still I continue to shrink. Electrons are dashing about me like so many fiery comets. Can I possibly survive? No, I dare not go on. I must return to the realm of the molecule before I go on shrinking. Oh, how strange. The molecules are so active now. They have become fluid, freed from their frozen state.
Okay. This place is so strange.
For the benefit of mankind. Now, in our display area, you will see modern mirrors of not only water, but of air, coal, petroleum, and many other raw materials. This is Monsanto.
Miracles from molecules around us everywhere. There are miracles from molecules in
What the fuck?
the sea, the air. Every atom is a world and infinity.
Oh my gosh.
A world of inner space without an end. A world of mystery, of understanding.
That's disgusting. Okay. This was strange.
As you shrink beyond the smallness of an atom.
Also, I just want to point out I'm so talented to always find the spots
Your
and
attention, please.
not fly a camera through them right before we discover them. That happens all the time that I already take it ahead of time. So where are we going now? To the west area. I don't even see one on the map. There seems to be a parking spot. That could be it. Oop. There we go. Oh my gosh. Seems to be a long travel.
New waypoint. Full right turn at next waypoint.
In a road vehicle. I'm so well prepared today. So, what do we use today? The Jeep wasn't bad, but I think we are going back to our usual car. I'm just not really that interested in dealing with sim crossing errors at the moment. And there we go.
Waypoint in 15 meters. Full right turn at next waypoint.
Oh my gosh. Almost missed it.
New waypoint. Full left turn at next 15 meters.
I guess I should have checked on the map where we are. Since I've never been in this area before, it would have been interesting to know. So let's take a quick look. Come on. I have no idea where we are still,
Next waypoint. Waypoint in 15
but I think we are still on the road at least. What is this? Okay. Oh, good lord. Good that I stopped here. The road would have ended.
New waypoint. Full left turn at next waypoint.
Yeah, I'm suddenly really glad that I didn't use this Jeep.
Full left turn at 50 meters.
Dum, dum, dum. Dum, dum.
New waypoint. Waypoint in 15 meters. Full left
Whoa.
turn at next waypoint. New waypoint. Waypoint in full right turn at next waypoint.
Didn't we miss that already? Or are we going off-road?
Get on the paved road.
Oh my gosh.
Full right turn at next waypoint.
Great. It's not even been 15 minutes and I already almost crashed my car in a pool. Wow, there was a heavy crossing. This place looks kinda,
Waypoint in
I don't know, it's a strange mix of futuristic and the rock houses. Like, this isn't really futuristic at all, but the rest of the sim kinda is. Especially the roads and the walkways.
New waypoint. Full left turn at next 15 meters.
There's some Japanese. Also, to be honest, when I take a look at the road, it kinda reminds me of the first actual roads that were built in Germany, because they also used separate metal plates and placed them behind one another, and you would drive over them, and due to the uneven ground,
Full right turn at next waypoint.
you would bump a lot all around on them. So obviously those look connected more neatly, but
Waypoint in 50 meters.
still.
Next waypoint.
Okay. I thought it said we had to take a turn here. Oh, there's the turn.
Waypoint in 50 meters. Waypoint. Full left turn at next waypoint.
This is like slalom.
Waypoint in 50 meters.
Oof.
Left turn at next waypoint.
Whoa.
New waypoint. Waypoint full in right 50 turn meters. Next waypoint. New waypoint. Waypoint left 50 meters.
I kind of think that you're taking a full turn around this island and then teleport out. But that's just a wild guess at the moment. It looks like it though.
Full right turn at 50 meters. Waypoint in 100 full meters. Right turn at next waypoint. Waypoint in 50 meters.
Didn't we come from here? It kinda looks like it though. I'm not sure. This, oh my gosh, and there we are. I evaded the pool and landed in the sea.
Waypoint in 50 meters. Next waypoint.
Um, Those signs look a little.
Next waypoint.
Oh, I hit something. Okay, this is really strange. It's like the region changed after they made this route. Or maybe I'm just supposed to drive along the shore, but this is weird. Yeah, I have no means to go there. I guess, oh my gosh. Great drive. At least you all witnessed it. I've tried to follow the arrow. This is so annoying. What the heck? Am I there yet? Not gonna lie, I hope the rest of the drive doesn't go like this. Is this actually the road? Or is it just kind of a border? Let's try to drive on it. Though it's very narrow. And there's a dancing skeleton. This is such a crazy arrow. There's no way this is the real road. Did I miss something? Like, were we supposed to take a boat or something? I mean, we can go down there again. Yeah, now it's pointing back up.
4 right turn at next waypoint.
What the heck?
Waypoint in 50 meters.
Oh. Well, at least I didn't have to edit it again. This is super strange, though. And it's not supposed to happen. What the heck?
Full right turn at next waypoint in 50 meters.
Another minute. Can't wait to get back to the mainland.
Right turn at next waypoint in 50 meters. Full left turn at next waypoint 50 meters.
Oh. Almost missed it. I can't believe how late it is already, though. I mean, I stayed up too long while I was playing around with picture creating AI, but even with that in consideration, I mean, I think I slept till 10 or 11 a.m. I mean, it's Sunday, okay? But I'm shocked that it's already 9 p.m. That's crazy. Especially if we consider that it is basically the end of the weekend. I have no idea where my Sunday went.
Waypoint in 100 meters.
What the heck?
Extreme right turn at next in 50 meters.
This drive is so strange. Okay. Yeah, kind of figured that. I don't see a beach. I guess this is the beach. What do we use though? We haven't used this in a while, so let's go.
The waypoints are loaded.
And off we go. Oh, this is crazy.
Waypoint in 100 left turn at next waypoint.
I think they would have opened, but I'm really glad I didn't use the surf shark.
Waypoint in 50 meters.
Yeah, they are so slow. This is the perfect vehicle for this.
Waypoint full right turn at next waypoint.
Since we are in the open water, I guess we can speed it up a little.
Waypoint in 100 waypoint in 50 meters.
I just need to watch out that
Waypoint
I don't hit any sin corners. Oh, full speed. There we go.
new waypoint. Slight left at next new waypoint in 50 Slight meters. Right at next waypoint.
Oof. That was like bumper boats. This is such a weird city.
New waypoint in 15 meters.
Oh.
Turn at next waypoint.
I wonder what they do when there's currently a car on top of the bridge. Do they still open it? That would be crazy. Imagine you just want to walk over it and they open it on you.
Waypoint in 15 meters. Next waypoint. New waypoint in 15 meters. Full right turn at next waypoint.
Dun, dun. And we're back to the 1 minute timer. I hope you had a good weekend so far, and based on the time when you were watching this, I hope you have a good rest of your day too, and you will hopefully enjoy this video. It's gotten so warm again, though that's not actually true. It's strange. It's not warm. It's just the air pressure is super high. Like, we had some rain and some storms, and it's cooled down actually, but it still feels warm somehow. Like, if you open the windows, it's almost a bit chill, but you still sweat. It's so weird. It's still better than 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. I just hope it doesn't get warmer again, because usually August is the high summer. End of July and start of August are the hottest months of the year, but it's been decent this year, at least so far. I've got my hopes up that it's actually staying this way. I really don't like the heat.
New waypoint. Waypoint in 100 meters. Waypoint in 15
It's also a bit bothersome that during the hot days, the sun is directly shining into my living room, so I usually have to close the shutters all the way. And I'm basically sitting in a dark room then. And with the temperature being so high, I haven't looked outside in a while.
Destination reached.
Is that a when?
Loaded.
It kinda looks like one, even though it's not fully restored. Oh yeah, it's one. More like a Volkswagen. And here we go. Oh, this is a long leg, it seems. And the leggy one. Oh, come on. Did I jump over the checkpoint again?
Rerouting.
Yikes. Where am I supposed to drive? Oh my gosh. So how these checkpoints work is you make a note card and then you tell the note card how close you have to get to this point. And if you set this to no, then people really have to hit that one small point on the map. And that's really hard. And it feels like on these off-road parts, they should have given us a bit more margin. Because it's, especially when you're so fast, it's kind of hard to miss those little checkpoints exactly. And even a margin of 5 or 7 meters doesn't give you much room because sometimes the hut just lags a little and it doesn't always realize the current position every millisecond. If the margin is too little, you risk to miss them, like we did just now. That's just me rambling on a little. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oof. What the heck? There aren't even... Oh, I just realized. We're literally in the middle of a road that goes parallel to the crossing of Sims. That is insane. The left lane is on one sim and the right lane is on another sim. That's crazy. Just who builds this crap? At least there is some kind of wall in the middle.
Slow down. There's a caution ahead.
Yeah, there's reaching corners everywhere. And now we're stuck. What the heck? There's still 3,000 meters on the ladder. So even though it says 1 minute, I don't believe it. Oh, I went over the middle. I kinda have to prevent doing this too much. People just reported crashing. I didn't crash. Wow. I really wonder though why they suddenly ask this. Like, they didn't see me crash, did they? Oh, that's a great place on the left. Floating... I don't know, but doesn't seem completely risked.
Slide right at next waypoint in 15 meters.
Oh, we have to go right through the corner here. Actually, I'm positively surprised because when I tried to start streaming today, my microphone software was like, hey, do you want to make this quick update again? And I was like, oh my gosh, update that Microsoft software. We are gonna delete all my settings again. But it actually didn't. But it seems that the recording is still a bit acting up. It's not as bad as having my settings reset, but I think there's one or two sliders that I have to fiddle a little. Wakes. There wasn't even a crossing, what the heck?
Next waypoint in 15 meters.
Oh, I was supposed to park. Okay. This will just park here. Or not. What's wrong with this hut today? It kinda looks like it's stuck again. Hold on. I think I remember this club though. And we've got a waiting time. Oh, I didn't think she would catch up so quickly. She's looking a little blue though. I guess the slalom driving didn't get to her. I mean, if I wasn't black and pink, I might look a little green or blue as well. And the timer's almost up. It's quite the hot neighborhood. Oh, dang it. Well, I guess returning to the vehicle isn't really an option. So we just take out another one. That's a cool logo though. It looks like a fox. That's a tail and a head with the 2 ears. Anyways, time's almost up. Let's get the car out. Yeah, right. Of course, it had to rest in the wrong direction. There we go. Also, I think I lost my tail somewhere. Maybe a crossing got it. I know that I didn't detach it. Oh, there it was. That's good. Feels weird to walk around without a tail. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have no idea what this is today, but
Rerouting.
the lake is crazy. And the checkpoints are too narrow. Oh, I still have no idea where we are.
15 meters.
I just know that we have been here before. Once or twice. And I think, since it's so crazy laggy, that might be the reason why. I mean, look at this. I'm not driving like this on purpose. Oh my gosh. There was a camel on the road. It's so sluggish. And there seems to be another crossing or corner at least. Oh my gosh. Come on.
Full right turn at next waypoint. Waypoint in 100 meters. Waypoint in 50
I guess this is it. Yep. Wow. That's a steep one. There's a lot going on up here. And under the road as well. Oh, we're crazy fast today. This is a fun road. Holy my gosh. We are so fast. The thing doesn't even keep up with it. Wee. Oh, oh. Oh, shh. That was a sudden stop. And the hut didn't really warn us again. Which is kinda annoying. Am I supposed to go here? Like, what the heck? Come on. That arrow is not supposed to point up. I think it's just stuck again. It doesn't itch. So I guess we just follow the road. At least till it recovers. Wow. And there it is. The lake is crazy today. And the hut also does have a lot of hiccups. I don't know if that's because of the lake. Probably a good amount of the hiccups is. But Some could have been prevented too, I guess. Wow. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay. We somehow made it through the corner and we're still alive. But we're back on the nasty road. Oh. Yikes. Double yikes. Oh. Oh my gosh. I honestly held my breath here. That could have gotten really bad. This jump probably makes today's jump thumbnail. Jumpnail. Oh my gosh. I blame the heat. Oh, it's not my day. Isn't this like the second mess up again? I don't remember the first though. But I'm pretty sure there was at least one other mix-up.
Waypoint in 50 meters.
Oh, another turning through a corner. Yo, come on. But it's half a minute only, so we should be there soon. Actually, I kind of think that it might be right past
Turn at waypoint
the
in
next
50
sin.
meters. Turn right on Wayne Road ahead. Full right turn at next waypoint.
Or even sooner. Okay. Well, that's working as well. Yes. My clan just got out of the tent. Whoop. Okay. Oops. There it is. Well, I guess we just take the monorail now. Oh, we have to drive this manually. I wasn't aware. And it seems like I have to control the turning as well. Wee. Yeah, I totally make a stop at the supermarket now. I jump out of the monorail and break a leg just to buy some milk and cookies.
New waypoint. Full left turn at next waypoint. Waypoint in 100 meters. Waypoint in 50 meters.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I guess that's what I get for staying up till... I don't even remember. I think it was like 5 or 6 a.m. Yeah, that was a bit crazy.
Next waypoint in 100 meters.
But
Waypoint in
if you're
50 meters.
busy with something and you're not paying attention, it just happens, you know. So, where do we go now? Oh, wow. I can't believe it, but not only are we already on leg 4, I've also been streaming for almost an hour already. That is crazy. I have no idea why, but time is running today. There we go. How do I kick this now? Hey. That's some skill there. I touched it once and it already went in. So, can we stop now? I scored a goal. Come on. Done. Then finished. Yes. Well, I think we all expected this at this point. The leg-free continent. Unbelievable. Well, can't wait to get there.
Destination reached.
And while the leg is loading, I think I will drink something real quick. It's so long.
The waypoints are loaded. Full right turn at next waypoint.
Okay, there we go. I kid you not, it's almost 10 p.m. and I've got 26 degrees in my living room. This is insane. I hate summer. I'm so glad that it's almost spring, not spring, fall.
New waypoint. Full right turn at next waypoint.
Yeah, I didn't see the rump. Come on. Nope. Sometimes you can just force your way through, but
Waypoint.
this isn't one of those times.
Waypoint in 50 meters. Full right turn at next waypoint. Waypoint in 100 meters. Waypoint in 50 meters.
I kind of assume that today's drive will be 6 legs again. Because considering we've been already streaming for an hour, I think 7 legs would be too long. They don't usually do this. So with this in mind, we've got like 6 to 7 minutes left on this leg. And then the 6th leg.
Full right waypoint in 100 meters.
And if time progresses as fast as it has today, then we're almost done. Oh, what the heck? And suddenly it's just 1 minute left. I am so not motivated to work tomorrow. Well, it pays the bills.
Waypoint in 100 meters. Turn at next waypoint in 50 meters.
Not gonna lie. Those bills are going crazy at the moment. Everything has become so expensive.
Waypoint in 100 meters.
It's not just energy, it's also food and insurances. Everything is going crazy.
Engine corner ahead. Slow down. There's a caution ahead. Be careful. Waypoint in 100 meters. Waypoint in 50 meters.
This was a nasty crossing. To be honest, I don't even know for how long this will go, because spiraling down, stuff gets more expensive, people request to be paid more, that leads to companies getting less money, which leads to people losing their jobs. And since people make more money again, stuff gets more expensive because the companies have to pay the people more. It's a never-ending circle. And the people with the biggest problem are those whose salary isn't increasing as much, which is a real issue. Because some people, they just can't keep up. And at some point, for people, it will become no longer worth it to actually go to work. I don't know, man. Like 10 to 20 years ago, the world was a much better place. Everything just kind of sucks these days. And I know everybody and every generation says this, but it's especially true for us. I mean, I'm not that young anymore, but I don't really know how people these days are supposed to make it. If you're a youngster these days and you go to school, you start your first job on, I don't know, 1,200 to maybe 1,500 bucks a month. And then you have to pay your rent, which is like 800. Well, what you gonna do? You barely have money for food anymore. And you probably need a car and insurance and whatnot. So you're stuck. You're stuck either at your parents or you're
Destination reached.
stuck to move in with other people who then share the cost. But in most cases, it's just a family having to back you up. And then they finish their job, or rather their traineeship. And let's be honest, when you just start into a job, you don't earn that much. And having to move out, buying a kitchen and your entire furniture, it's dipshit crazy. I wouldn't want to be young these days. I'm really glad that even though I don't own this place, I'm just here on a rental basis, but I'm mostly settled at this point. I've got a stable job and a stable income, and as long as this status doesn't change, I'm pretty fine how things are. But if I had to get to this point again as a young person, I don't envy you. I mean, I wish you the best of luck. And I hope you all earn all the money that you deserve. But I also hope that you are not having some crazy delusions that money just comes from the heaven. Oh, yeah. That was some heavy topic. Sorry for that. But nonetheless, it's the truth though. At least for the majority. So if you're watching this and you're delaying your homework or delaying your studies, you better get back to work because this video is gonna stay up. But you have to make the best out of your still time. Because the marks and the way you prepare for yourself now will determine how your life will go. Not entirely, but for most people, it's direction giving what you do at young age. Which sucks. Because hardly anyone who is this young knows really what they want to do at this point. But oh well, that's not my problem. And let's be fair, most people who watch this probably the jobs already and are mostly settled in life, so it's not your problem either. Back to the drive. So we're on leg 6 and it's like 7 minutes to go. I have no idea if I was supposed to rest a car, but we're making progress. It's just taking a little longer if we walk. But yeah, that's just stuff that happens when you are talking too much. This is really a strange place, by the way. Where the heck are we? Oh, okay. So, I have never been here. And there doesn't seem to be much either. It almost looks like a Second Life residential area that is a little bit outside. Interesting. And an info hub. Okay. Well, we just keep following that. Not like we had much of an option there. Or alternative even.
New waypoint.
I'm not a native English speaker, so I may choose weird words for some stuff. And I don't even realize it because I think of what I want to say. And I picked the vocabularies that in my head got the meaning that I want to get across. In some cases, that may not always work out, but in most cases it does, and
50 meters.
I think I'm not doing too bad, actually. I'm just saying that sometimes I may use different words for some stuff than natives are used to. And that's just something that is to be expected, and
Slight
don't sweat it.
waypoint. Waypoint in 50 meters.
I'm already sweating enough for both of us.
Turn right off the road ahead. Slight right at next waypoint.
And suddenly I don't really know, but this doesn't seem to be a vehicle road. So I guess it was right that we were walking. Or it was a bicycle or motorbike off-road part. That could be too. Well, this is an interesting place. I doubt that we walk through the portal too. With some hobbit houses from Lord of the Rings. Then some, oh my gosh, look at this. They are gigantic. Which is weird because if the mushrooms and the flowers are all this big, why aren't the trees as big as well? They're pretty much normal size, I would say.
Next waypoint. Waypoint in 50 meters.
Oh, I will not stay up long today. Once the stream is over, I will probably edit the buzzwords and change the thumbnail, and that's mostly it for today. Which is a shame because it feels like I didn't really do much of my Sunday. But I kinda blame the AI for this because picture generating AI is not at a good level at the moment. You have to refresh that image creating progress so often because the stuff it generates still looks off in most cases. And it takes like 100 to 200 pictures until it produces one real gem. And that picture is really great. But you have to invest time because you refresh it. It generates 6 pictures. You refresh it. You get another 6 pictures. And it goes on and on and on and on until that one gem drops. And it kind of feels like we are walking back into the forest. Maybe we actually walk through the portal. I have no idea where the portal was, though. Oh, there it is. It doesn't look like we hit it, though. The mushrooms are getting bigger, though. Look at this one. I like the colors, though. Obviously. Oh. Okay. Back on track. We should be almost done as well.
Waypoint.
Oh, that was bad. Oh my gosh. It's a nice place.
Waypoint in 50 meters.
The decoration is a bit sparse, but it's still nice.
New waypoint. Slight left at next waypoint.
It's getting a bit denser now. That's a big bug. Okay, it says park. I guess I was supposed to use a vehicle. Well, that's on me. I feel like we've been in this tavern before. And it seems like we actually get another leg today. Which is something I didn't expect. I'm not complaining, but... Oh, we'll find a waypoint. And another waiting time. There we go. Let's take a look. What the heck? Wow. This is nuts. I didn't expect it. What the frick? I think we ended on 6. So that's actually 1, 2, 3 more. Wow. I assume that's at least half an hour more. Which is okay for a drive. It's kinda long though, but especially today, I would have preferred a little shorter one. For obvious reasons. Okay. I'm in for this. It's a nice view though. And we got a song, so we can actually get a vehicle out now. Am I supposed to drive through the tavern? Or is there a workaround? And what the heck? Oh, this is a rest zone, but it doesn't allow scripts. Interesting. How am I supposed to drive my car then? Oh. It worked.
Destination reached.
There we go. Sometimes you just have to trick the system. No. I should have moved it a bit further though. There we go. Perfect. Now, how do we get down here? Yeah. Full speed ahead. Don't try this at home. A grove. Oh, that's a nice way. And we are already leaving it after parking the car in the pool. They just placed this for me. Oh, wow. Come on. You can barely know this that I'm tired. I'm still expert driver. Unrivaled driving skills. That arrow is going crazy. Like, you can't tell me there wouldn't have been a better way out. And that's a nasty cut in the ground texture.
For left turn at next waypoint. Waypoint in 50 meters.
What is this? Oh, that's a long leg. I didn't expect that.
Waypoint in 50 slide right on next waypoint. Slow.
Oh, there's a corner. Yikes. Well, the car made it. The question is if we make it to... Oh my gosh. Yes, we made it more or less. But the hut is stuck again. Not back. Whoa. I'm just glad that these stones are not physical because I would have did it. Dun dun dun. I have no idea where we are going.
Slide right at next waypoint.
Okay, whatever. Oh, come on. I thought we followed a trail. Whoa. I didn't know my car could do a barrier. We are dangerously close to the border. Okay. Interesting change of the theme. Not that I'm complaining, but it's rather sudden. I guess that's where the Linden homes are. When you register at Second Life, you have to create your account, and it's basically a basic account. You can use it for free, you can log in, you can spend as much time as you want on it. And then there's different levels that you can look on top, like Premium and Premium Plus. And when you register for Premium, you can actually claim a Linden house. And that means that you can get a house in one of these residential areas, and you can put up to 1024 prims in it. And I think the house itself doesn't count towards the prim code, which is an advantage.
Region corner.
Oh.
Slow down.
But if you go Premium, you can also buy abandoned land or land directly from other people. and then you don't have the Lindenholm, obviously, but you can still uphold 1,204 square meters. And you don't have to pay extra on top. That's basically covered in your premium account. And Second Life Premium Plus is you get several advantages that most people won't need, like access to up to 70 groups, I think, or 90 even. And usual people only have 50, and Premium has 70, yes. And Premium Plus has 90 groups max. So let's, I don't know, when you are in Second Life, everyone can create a group. That's usually a store or a club, stuff like that, or interest groups, like the drivers of Second Life. Is another group, of course. And so far, I never needed even close to 50. But you get room if you need it. And Premium Plus gives you an allowance of 2,048 square meters. So that's twice as much as Premium. And wow, didn't see that corner coming. Another advantage of Premium and Premium Plus is that you get a weekly payment of Linden dollars, and for what the heck, for Premium that's a stipend of 300 Linden dollars per week, and for Premium Plus that's 650. So if you sum that up, that's a lot of money actually that you get back in form of Linden dollars, obviously. I did the math. If you consider the stipend, add it all up, that's about the value of $70 a year for Premium, and about $150 for Premium Plus in Linden dollars. And if you usually buy land, Second Life has different land tiers. So if you want to buy 1,024 square meters, you have to pay a monthly fee. That is $7. And added up, that's obviously $84 a year. Now, if you add the money that you get from the stipend, that easily makes it obvious why Premium is a good idea. The problem is, if you add up the value of the Premium Plus, that's not such a good idea. Or at least, you get the value back, but you save less. That's the point. And you always have to consider that even though you get the stipend with the $150 a year, you get this in Linden dollars. So you have to exchange that back while you use it. If you use it, you obviously lose the money. You get other stuff for it, but you lose the money. If you change it back, there is an exchange rate that changes, so you never know how much you actually get back for it. But I was going into another direction. So if you add up the $7 a month, a week, no, it was a month, I was right. If you add up the $7 a month and the money from the stipend of the premium account, you save almost $50. But if you add up the money from the 2,048 square meters, that's, oh, I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it's $14 a month. And then you add the $150. You quickly see that you don't save that much. You probably end up on the 250. That's the price for Premium Plus. But you won't make much of a saving there. While Premium itself, you save $50, plus or minus. That's why, considering that I don't really need the stipend, I rather went with the Premium and 1,024 square meter tier on top of it, instead of going to Premium Plus. Because the money that I would get from the higher stipend, I would completely spend myself on the Premium Plus membership. And that's nonsense for me. So I rather save the $80 or $70 and not get the Linden dollars for it. Because at the end of the day, it's, for me, cheaper to just invest my $7 a month instead of paying $250 once in a year, which is quite a sum. Especially if you consider that you could play Second Life completely for free as well. But I like to have a little place to myself and it looks nice. I also got my store there, so it's an advantage over having to seek out public places for everything, like for hanging out and stuff. What the heck? That's like the road to heavens. I actually may make another video for those who are interested in all the land tiers and the stipends, because it's kinda complicated. Especially when you consider the fact that you can own land yourself, but you can also deed it to the group, to your group. And obviously you would ask, why would you do this? And the quick answer is, if you deed the land to a group, you get different benefits. The obvious benefit is that you are not the only landowner, but you can make different groups and different positions for people. They are called roles. And for each of those roles, you can set special permissions. So, for example, you can set different moderators, and they have the power to remove people from your land, for example. And that's something you wouldn't be able to do if you didn't deed it to the group. The biggest advantage over that is you get extra land. It sounds good, but it's complicated. So you may have to rewatch the next part several times in order to understand completely how this works in Second Life, because it took me a while to understand it, but I will try to explain this as well as possible for you guys. So, let's say you have an account and you've got some membership, some premium membership. That means Second Life allows you an allowance of 1,200, 1,024 square meters. That's right. Now, you can go and you can buy a land that has 1,024 square meters, obviously. But if you deed the land to the group, you get 10% on top. And those 10% are not added to your land. Instead, it is reduced from the land that you deed to the group. So, for the maths, you got a parcel of 1,024 square meters. That means if we reduce this by 10%, that's about 102 less. That means you need to deed 922 square meters to the group in order to allow the group to own 1,024 square meters of land. That's crazy. But if you were able to follow this far, you have deeded this amount, 922 pence, to your group. And the group now owns the land. That means for you that out of your 1,024 square meters, you have used up those 922. And that means that the 102 pence, not pence, those 102 square meters is land that you can buy on top of the land that your group owns in order to reach your 1,024 square meter allowance. Now, obviously, the question is, why should you do this? You can buy bigger land. That's the real point. So, if we make that quick math, 1,024 plus 10%, what the heck? I just got in my car. Okay, where was I? It's hard to concentrate on those two things. Yeah, I leave my car here. I hope there's a break, because this is difficult. There we go. So, you've got these 1,024 prems allowance. Now, you did it to group. That means your group has 1,024 square meters that it can use, plus 102 extra. So, when you go and you look at the map, or you look at the parcel, you can go on the mini-map, and for example, you see my cursor here. you do a right click about land, and it will tell you how big it is. That's a huge one. Oh, by the right. You can buy land if you got the allowance. And if this was a parcel of 1,126 square meters, you could buy this land for your group. That's this button down here. And your group instantly owns this land, and you are only charged for 1,024 square meter tier. Yes. Hallelujah. Now, what's the point of bigger land? I will show you. If you have land, you've got land, and that land has an amount of capacity. And the more square meters you got, the more objects you can place under capacity. Every object you place has land impact. This one has a land impact of 1. That means if I would place more chairs in this place, each chair uses up a capacity of 1. And if you have got more land, you can use more capacity. That's how simple it is. So if you own 1,024, you obviously got, let me remember, I think it's 356 capacity. And if you deed it to a group, you can own bigger land, and the bigger land obviously has more room for your stuff. Now, I guess it's also 10%. So it's about 35 pence, I guess, or land impact. Which isn't bad if you consider that one chair was just a land impact of 1. So you could place a total of 34 chairs more on your land just because you made your group own this land. There we go. Now I will show you the example of my land. I've got 2,048 allowance because my membership gives me 1,024, and I am renting another 1,024 on a monthly base. So that's 2,048. Now, my land is deeded to the group, and it has the size of 4,400 and I think 48 or 60 or something. Oh, I don't know exactly. But the thing is, those 200 square meters extra are a huge bonus. A huge bonus. And I was lucky that I found this place in the middle of the city because it came out of the box in a size that already had the bonus on it. Because there's some scam or some spam rather. The thing with Second Life is that most places are already pre-configured parcels, and those usually come in fixed sizes, which makes it really hard to find just the size of land that you are looking for. And that's why I was so lucky, because obviously, I'm not using the entire 10%, but those 200 extra are already a big bonus. And I think I got like 12 square meters left that I could buy anywhere else, but that's tiny. So that's a really great parcel that I got there. Your best bet, if you are looking for different sized parcels, is to travel the area that you are interested in and to just look for abandoned land. And why is that? Because if you try to buy land, you can either buy from Second Life or you buy from private people. And private people set the land for sale, and you can check on map if you have land sale over here, and you see that on the map there's all those yellow places and those little signs, and if you hit them, if you don't miss them, like I do, there. It tells you the size, 2048, and it shows you the price. So for each square meter, you pay 6.8 London dollars. That means to buy this land, you need to invest 14,000 London dollars. That's a cheap place. Yeah, that doesn't work for some reason. Over here, that's a whole sim. That's huge. And it's a good price. The problem is you got a mass of square meters. And in order to get this allowance, I think you need to pay Second Life like $100 a month. That's the big issue. The more land you own, the bigger allowance you need. And the land you buy once, but the allowance you pay monthly. Or if you've got membership, Premium or Premium Plus, you can buy this for annually. However, the point is, you buy it from private, you pay the price they want. If you don't buy it from private, but you buy it from Second Life, you need to find a place like this. It's abandoned land. And abandoned land, there we go. You can click on the link here on the knowledge base, and it basically says if you find a place that you fancy, you can go and submit a support ticket to Second Life. And there is a category that is named abandoned land. And you can post the region name and the, what's it called? The actual position. So there's the 3-digit number you see on the map down here. It's the location. You can copy the SLURL and you post it in the submitted ticket. And then you just enter your text below and you say, hey, I'm person XY and I want to buy this place. Or you say, hey, please contact me because I want to buy 1,024 square meters of this place. And then you submit it and you wait. And you wait. And you wait. And why do I say it like this? Because you will wait a lot. they try to do their best, but it's not good because it takes about 48 hours to 2 weeks. Yes, you heard that right. It can be 1 or 2 days, but if you are unlucky, it takes up to 2 long weeks. And then someone from Linden Lab will actually look at your ticket and they check out the land. That means one of the people actually goes there and takes a look at it and then searches through the other tickets in case that someone else also made a claim on this land. Why is that? Usually first come, first serve. But if someone in the region already owns land and they want to buy a bigger place so they can place more stuff on the land, then Second Life may prioritize people who have already got land in the same place. If you are unlucky, they just put the land on auction. That means that there will be an official date, and at this date, the location that you actually applied for will be auctioned off. So the one who bids the most gets the land. But if there is no other person that claimed the land before you, or another person that could probably be prioritized, then the person from Linden Lab will actually respond to the ticket. They rarely actually contact you in world. They will just respond to the ticket, and you may not even recognize it until you check the ticket the next time, which is unfortunate. But here comes the big but. Yes, we all like the big buts. Sorry. If you are lucky, there's no other person who is well prioritized and no other person who claimed it first, so they contact you and they will set the place for sale, and you are put in as the person who is let me start over. They will put the place for sale for you. Yeah. So you are the only person that can buy the land. And the price is amazing. Because while usually you pay crazy prices for, you've seen it before, one person actually charged 6.8 per square meter. The place that I owned previously was 11 to 12 Linden dollars per square meter. And we can take another look around. There we go. There are so many places. There you go. 19.51 per square meter. That's 40,000 Linden dollars. That's like $120, more or less. So this is 19.5 per square meter. You see where this goes. 15.6. That's amazing, considering that if you buy abandoned land and they sell it to you for $1 Linden dollar per square meter, I paid $2,240 Linden dollars for my place. That's about I don't know, maybe $10. And I own this land. It's mine. I can abandon it. I can sell it. I can live on it. I can put my store on it. Heck, I can close it down and dance around naked on it if I want. But the simple fact that I paid just about $10 for this big chunk of land, that's a huge difference. My place that I had before was in the Linda Sea. So if we check this, I recently sold it. And there we go. That's the place that I had. And I sold it for about 11.4 per square meter. Yeah, like this. But that was mine. And that's huge. That's just a 1024 place. But it cost 12,400 Linden bucks. Just because someone currently owns it. That's $50, by the way. And compared to the $10 that I paid for land that is more than twice as big. That's huge. So if you want to buy land, you will have to make sure that you either subscribe to a membership or you subscribe to a land tier. And after that, you can officially buy land in Second Life. And as I said, you can either go for a Linden home, which they grant you, or you can go to the mainland and look for places that are either on sale or are abandoned. And as I showed you, abandoned places take a lot of time to claim, but they come super cheap. And the best part is, you don't see it. You don't see it on the map. Places that are for sale are marked, but places that are abandoned, you don't see it. Any of these places, you don't see it. They could all be abandoned for all I know. So you look for an area that you are interested in and just fly around. Fly around, look around, and check. Like, yeah, a huge spot, all abandoned. Like this, it's abandoned. There is a parcel here. You see it on the minimap. Yeah. Come on. You see it on the minimap. It's abandoned. If I go, right click, about land, abandoned land, the person has abandoned the land, you can go to the knowledge base and it's 1,024 square meters. You can easily go and submit a ticket on this and claim it. How's this? Oh yeah, that's owned. Sometimes that can happen. But there we go. That's already 2 abandoned places that you can easily claim. You can just file a ticket. There, we've got another one. And these are spread out everywhere on the map. It's 4,096 square meters. You've got a capacity of... No, that's not the one. It's 1,406, I think. Which is huge. You can build a huge place here. You can just claim it and it costs you 4,096 square meters. Now, if we go to my place... I feel like I've just talked about the future and current working situation and how Second Life works. Anyways, so this is 1,600 square meters, and I've got 769, but that's because aside of those 1,600, I've also got 640 square meters in the same region. So if you check the map, there we go. I own this place and I own this place. They used to be connected, but I split them apart to make a private area and a public area. And since they are both in the same place or in the same sim, the object count is summed up. That's why they prioritize people who already own land in the same region. So I've got 769 here. That is more than twice as much than I had in the Linda Sea. As I said, I paid $2,240 dollars or something. That's huge. Compared to the price that you pay in the Linda Sea now. It's crazy. Anyways. Oh, it's not here. Okay. Well, that's weird. The completion never arrives. There we go. Yes. Yes. And there. That seems like a futuristic car. Interesting. It doesn't seem to have door. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's hovering, I think. Or not. Why does it have wheels if it hovers? Oh, well, let's try it. Oh my gosh. That wasn't the car, that was the crossing. Okay. It has different gears. It's oversteering a bit. Oh, let's rather say that it's quite sensitive. Whoop. It's not bad. It's actually, it drives nice. The sound, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it sounds a bit like a vacuum cleaner. Like whoosh. The gravity could be a bit higher, I think. It seems a bit bumpy on the road. But it's nice. It's actually quite nice to use. I'm fishing for words to describe it. Whoop. The steering, it's what makes most cars survive. Yeah, it's not really what I planned. Okay, you can activate the lights at a strange place. What the heck? Okay. That's the door. It doesn't seem to come with an actual menu. which is sad because if I could change the steering, this would be quite a good car. Oh, it's also editable, so you could change the color actually. Like this. Oop. Yeah, certainly a nice car. I just wish it had the options to tune it. So I could make the steering a bit less sensitive and maybe add a bit to the gravity. But there we go. That's the drive reward for the 3rd of August grid drive. And you've also learned how the second life tier and membership levels work. Hallelujah. Anyways, I'm just going home now, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day whenever you watch this video. If you like the content as usual, please like and subscribe. Also, if you've got something on the mind that you want to tell me, or you've got some games or stuff you want to see on the channel, any suggestions really, you can always just drop a note below the video. So yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. And I hope to see all of you next week when we do the next good drive. See you.